Candyman, the new horror thriller movie, is now out on the big screen for you all to go and watch. I do believe this is the direct sequel to the original Candyman. This has done the Halloween and just ignored all these other ones that were made back in the day, and this is now the direct sequel to the original. And in this one, Anthony moves into a new loft in Chicago with his girlfriend, and he then discovers the legend of the Candyman, and he goes on an adventure, so to say, of discovering who the Candyman, what is the legend, how do you summon the Candyman, and then things take a dark turn for the worst. Now I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this movie. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of Candyman? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in the comments below. Smash that like button, hit subscribe as well. Without further ado, let's get into this review. Okay, so Candyman. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. I better not say it 5 times or he will appear behind me and just... because that's what he does. Now, look, I'm going to say it. I was absolutely excited for this film. I watched the first trailer and I was hooked straight away. Absolutely hooked straight away. I was like, cool. This looks like something right up my alleyway. A guy with a hook, killing people. Bam. I haven't watched the original, just to say it. I haven't watched the original. So I went in completely blind, didn't know what to expect or anything like that. I heard good things about this as well. I thought, wow, this could be a good horror movie. I've just seen The Night House and I absolutely love that. I think it's the best horror movie I've seen in a long time. Last year's horror movies were kind of absolutely shite, not gonna lie. But I was like, cool. This one seems like it's going to be right up my alley, and it's actually going to be one of those horror movies that's going to get me absolutely excited and feel absolutely amazing after watching it. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm actually really disappointed. Really disappointed in Candyman. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. This movie just didn't work for me at all. And I think the biggest thing that didn't work for me is I walked out of the theater after watching Candyman. And normally when I walk out of watching a movie, I like to feel something. So if I like walk out of a Marvel film, I'm expecting to feel energized, like, oh, that was awesome, so sick, can't wait to watch it again. When I walk out of horror movies, I walk out with my heart beating and I'm like, oh my god, that was insane ride. I mean, my anxiety's through the roof, like, I'm shaking, the thrill and that. When I walked out of Candyman, I didn't feel anything. I just sort of walked out and I was like, well, I guess that was alright. Like, I just didn't feel anything, and I never felt anything throughout this movie. And the big problem why I never felt anything is because I never got attached to the characters enough to care about anything. I like the actors and actresses that are in this. I absolutely do. I love them. And while I thought their performances were good, I think the material just didn't translate well and didn't grab me and make me care for him. Like our lead character, Anthony, I didn't care for him. I honestly did not care for him at all. There was just nothing there that attached me to him to make me feel like, oh, sorry for him, or like any emotion towards him. I just kind of like sat there through it and just kind of like, okay, so that's happened. That happened. Cool. His girlfriend, I didn't really care for her either. They never really made me attached to her or anything like that either. So when she goes on her little things like that, I'm just kind of like, okay, I guess we're just going through it right now, really. So I just couldn't connect with anyone. So therefore, I didn't feel anything. Now, when we get to the kills, the first kill is brutal, and I really enjoyed that first kill. I thought, oh my god, here we go. Yes. This is what I came to see. This type of action, kills, this and that. And then, I don't know what happened. It's as if they were like, oh, that was too violent. That was just too, yeah, that's too fucked up. Let's not do that again. And then they kind of like, you don't really see the kills. They sort of like, you're watching it and you just see blood come down and stuff like that. And then there's like certain kills you actually don't see the body or anything like that. So I'm kind of like, well, that's a bit crap, isn't it? Like, it's a horror movie. I want to see the reaction of people when they see the body. I want to be like, oh shit, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That is a true horror fucked up. But I never got that. And then the kills on there. I wanted to see the kills. That's why I come and watch these movies. To see people get killed. I couldn't. After the first kill, I never really got saw. I mean, the second kill, you see, but it's like so far away. You're just like, oh, that would be way cooler to see up close. But no. I just didn't get it. I also thought there was pacing issues in this. It felt a lot longer than it was. And it was kind of like, I was sitting there, I was kind of like, getting a bit on here. Can we move it up? Come on. Bit faster. And it's really, really slow. I thought the mystery element of it wasn't entertaining. It didn't make me really like invested in finding out the Candyman or anything like that. It just didn't work. The twist and that, and I was just kind of like, well, I guess, but I don't know. I don't get it. I don't really get it. The twist didn't really like grab me and go, oh my god, I could not believe that. I cannot see that coming. Oh my god. I was kind of like, I guess that makes sense. So it just never really grasped me like that. I must say though, I thought the music, the score was great. I thought that was great. Visually, it's beautiful. I love some of the shots, especially of the city, doing it from the upside down view and that. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. It looked really good with the whole clouds and everything like that. I thought that was really good. But they missed the mark for me. I never felt thrilled or on the edge of my seat. I never felt anything. And that's a big problem when I go into these horror movies, is I don't feel anything. And when you walk out of a theater feeling almost empty on the inside after watching, I was kind of like, well, why? Like, what was the... I don't know. It's not one I'm probably going to rewatch again because I just never felt anything. I don't know why. I don't know why. It didn't work for me at all. It's just one of those ones. So for me, unfortunately, Candyman's just kind of like, meh. I mean, I'm glad other people love it. Clearly other people are loving it. And that's good. That's awesome. I'm really happy for them. For me, though, just didn't work, unfortunately. So let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on Candyman? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Smash it down in the comments below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.